Henry Olsen, one of my favorite observers of politics, he went to the Washington Post and he wrote a piece saying that all Romney has done is demonstrate the cluelessness of the GOP establishment. All right. So he says, let's start with the article's premise. This is Henry Olsen talking. Let's start with the article's premise that President Trump's character is more important than his accomplishments or his principles. Most Republicans simply don't accept this argument. Many instead see Trump's pugnacious and sometimes crude talk as an essential part of his virtue. He fights while other Republicans cower. Others would prefer he tweet less and do more, but still prefer Trump's fallen angel to the Democratic devil. Now, let's talk about this for a minute. The Democrats, I mean, not only is it like truly dangerous people like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, a lot of people on the left have been saying, why does she trigger the right so much? Well, let me tell you why Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez triggers me. She triggers me because she exemplifies her generation. She thinks if she talks with passion and moves her hands and looks bright and hopeful, the words coming out of her mouth become true. But that's not how it works. When you're talking about socialism and you're talking about her green agenda, which is essentially a recipe, a blueprint for tyranny in the guise of protecting the environment, this woman is a dangerous ignoramus. She knows nothing about America and what it stands for and what it means. She knows nothing about the Constitution. She knows nothing about economy, but she thinks her passion and her social justice and her feelings mean something. Plus, she's cute. And let me tell you something, moral emptiness and a good figure are a very, very dangerous combination. Believe me, many a man, including me from time to time, have been led down the garden path by that combination. She's a dangerous character, and that's who we're looking at. And the establishment people, the Mitt Romneys and the Bill Kristols, are actually in league with our friend Hillary Clinton. I believe Kristol actually, no, he voted for that Ed McMuffin or whatever his name was. Hillary Clinton, the thing about Hillary Clinton was forget her corruption, forget everything else for a minute, her anti-constitutionalism. Just remember how much she hated, how much she despised the American people. When she called people deplorable, that was just the beginning. Do you remember that interview she gave in Mumbai? She was talking to Indian people. Just remember this, because I want to play this again. Yeah. This is cut number 6.
The places that represent 2/3 of America's gross domestic product. So I won the places that are optimistic, diverse, dynamic, moving forward. And his whole campaign, Make America Great Again, was looking backwards. You didn't like black people getting rights. You don't like women, getting jobs. You don't want to, see that Indian American succeeding more than you are. Whatever your problem is, I'm going to solve it.
So the thing is, she won the forward-looking, internationalist, economically viable places, but she lost because the rest of us don't like black people, we don't like women, and of course we don't like Indians. I know we're all sitting around thinking about Indians, but she's in India, so she's playing to her audience. They all think that. All of the elites think that. They think that the world of tomorrow, the arc of history, is taking us to a global world where America is just going to be another state, and they do not like Trump overturning that apple cart. Look, Trump is a gut guy. He's not a brain guy. And so brain guys frequently think that gut guys are stupid, but a lot of brain guys work for gut guys, and a lot of the brain guys in the administration are shocked to find themselves working for a gut guy, and they're calling up their friends in the press and saying, oh, he's an idiot, he's ignorant, he doesn't know anything. Maybe that's true, but he's got a pretty good gut so far. His first 2 years went pretty well. That can be dangerous too if his character is as damaged as I think Trump's character is. But I'm just saying that there's a lot of disdain for him that doesn't really play when you look at his accomplishments, which are really pretty good. And my question is this. The big question to me is this. Where's Bill Kristol's magazine? Why did the Weekly Standard go down? Why is National Review struggling so much with their never Trumpism? And again, I like the people at National Review and I respect them a lot, but I don't think they're taking into account that their arguments, their conservative arguments, their version of conservatism failed. It failed because it produced a world in which Americans would elevate Trump and Hillary to our choices for the presidency. Why, if you don't like Trump's character, my question is, why wasn't there somebody of good character that you could put forward who would win with your ideas?